Hi, Cancer. Last but not least, well, I still have Leo and Aquarius to do, but you're the last sign I am recording today on this November 1st portal and the 5th sign of the day. But hey, today is Saturday, November 1st, 2025. Happy 111 portal. I am here with your November 2025 reading. After you, I'm going to eat and get some good ass fucking sleep and appreciate this extra hour that I'm about to gain overnight. All right. So I do feel like that's a message. Appreciate the extra hour of rest that you're gaining in life at this time. Let's burn some sage. Let us pray. Definitely check out your opposite, Capricorn. I just did them. Let's see. Let's cleanse away October, invite in November for Cancer placements. Let's cleanse the cards, cleanse my crown and myself. Let us pray. You need to sing more. Exercise those vocal cords. God, Divine Source, Holy Spirit, thank you for, let's restart. God, Divine Source, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, universe. Okay, I understand. Thank you for allowing me to guide Cancer placements on their November 2025 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as this month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. Thank you for divine protection. Gratitude, Ashe. So what's interesting is in Capricorn's prayer, I also skipped over angels, ancestors, guides, and universe. And I noticed that again in your prayer and I had to stop. But the message I got from Spirit was, this is the divine working one-on-one with you both, in addition to your ruling energies. So it's God and Saturn for Capricorn, your opposite for you. It is I'm seeing the moon card, the divine and the moon. So the moon can be viewed as Pisces energy. The moon can also be viewed as your energy. With the connection with Pisces energy, there's a part of you that has been Justin Timberlake, dead and gone, okay? That is being awakened throughout this month. Now, the energy theme is there is a change that you are making based on a trigger experience. And then behind that energy, I was hearing the song Emergency Room with Akon and Rihanna. I'm fine with myself. I can't hurt you even though you hurt me. That type of energy. But there's a trigger that's going to, you're going to make a major life change because of that. And that is a theme. I don't know when this is unfolding, but with the moon energy being, I hear part of your head at this time, I'm seeing full moon, the vibrancy and the potency of the full moon and the light of it. And this could be connected to, let me see the sign. Hold on. There's a fucking gnat in here. It's cold as hell. Anywho, this could be connected with Libra energy. It could be a Libra specifically, or just justice is coming in for you. Clarity, enlightenment, decision making, justice calls. That's what it's giving. Judgment calls, justice calls. All right, let's see. You have Raven Spirit Truth on the bottom. All right, let's see what the theme is for you this month, Cancer. Theme for Cancer in November. Beautiful. So you have first card is Frog Spirit Renewal upright. A change for sure. It's giving the energy of being so upset where you just go silent, and your actions literally, whatever you do in response is a statement based on your actions. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, and then you have Daffodil Fairy, New Beginnings. So renewal and new beginnings. Yeah, that's that something has been dead and gone within you. This could be, I don't know, just something within you, but it's there's a revival, heavy energy and revival. You also have Aspen Spirit Courage on the bottom as well. But it feels like you're gaining the courage based on the trigger experienced. And it's given like it's fucked up, it had to be this way for a change to happen, but this is the way it needs to unfold for you to initiate the change and the renewal that needs to happen, and for you to have these new beginnings. And this is plural, okay? So more than one. I feel like you are you're getting into the energy of command. And with that energy, I'm also seeing like you could use paper plates instead of plates to avoid dishes. I be doing that shit. But I'm seeing like a plate, and you know, you start with one type of scoop of food, and then the plate becomes so full that it's no longer durable to withstand the amount and the heaviness and the weight of the food that it's carrying. And this is connected to you in a sense of, you know, you be adding shit to your plate, not realizing how much you're carrying. So now you're starting to make judgment calls based on what is on your plate. Process of elimination for sure. But it's giving you a process of I almost said process of illumination. That could be a thing, but process of elimination, as illumination comes to you, it's like what you get rid of, you get rid of it like a disappearing like Houdini type shit, okay? It's that energy becomes dead and gone. I don't know, maybe you connect with that song in some type of way, but gratitude will be what you have when you take this action, okay? All right. A lot of fairy energy, a lot of magic. I love fairy energy. You're drawn to glitter or seeing a lot of glitter. It's a representation of fairies. Glitter is connected to fairies. Oatmeal too. That's all I'll say. I have the deck. I put the other cards back, which is not something I've been doing, but the deck is split on Daffodil Fairy, Bluebell Fairy. You may be drawn to, and you may want to put some daffodils in your home this month, or if you are moving, here, bless the home with daffodils. I don't know. But new beginnings and gratitude. 10 and 6. So 16 is a tower. All right, we're starting with this deck. I'm like, why am I closed? The door is open. I'm gonna close it. Let me close it. So when I got up, the back of my left foot hit my chair. So as you are trying, as you are following your intuition in regards to something, someone could be trying to stop you. Here, stop you from walking away, stop you from leaving, but stop you from following what you know you need to do. Hold on, let me do one more thing. Had to turn heat up. Okay, now we're good. All right, Cancer. I do not like to be cold. right. What else in regards to... Shit, I need to know what the other cards were. Hold on. What were they? I forgot. That quick. Or what's the one I put back? Hold on. And when I see it, I'll know it. Oh, it was right underneath. I didn't have to do all that. All right, here we go. Frog Spirit Renewal, Daffodil Fairy New Beginnings, Aspen Spirit Courage is what we saw too. All right, Gratitude, Courage, Renewal, New Beginnings. Okay, Cancer. 3/6/2010. 2010 could be significant. You have ego sublimination. Something is unfixable. I'm seeing the glass with this ego sublimination. 58 breaks down to what? 13. Something is unfixable. It's like this is the final shatter, which is contributing to that trigger that you initiate a change because of. Yeah, limitless possibility in reverse, choices and their consequences in reverse. Something is unfixable, okay? Treasures hidden in the shadows in reverse just fell in between gratitude and renewal. I just hear someone saying, thank God that I know now, you know? My left ear just started ringing. But with choices and their consequences being in reverse, someone has made their choice. What else? Rest and renewal. You have renewal twice. So renewal is definitely a theme. Balancing act in reverse. I was about to move it. They told me no. Balancing act in reverse came out on top of choices and their consequences in reverse. So yeah, someone has made their choice and it feels you're about to make your choice as well. And whatever choice you are making is leading to rest and renewal. Anything else with this? You have a tidy house in reverse. It's giving... I'm seeing property damage. Someone's about to snap. But yeah, the fates upright and inspiration in reverse. Whoever's on the opposite end of this, damn. Somebody made a fucked up choice, decision. I don't know what they did, but it feels like an end all be all decision making type of, like, someone didn't think about the consequences at all. And now it's too late to think about the consequences. 14:14 on the timer when I looked up. Very interesting. Anything else for Cancer? So you have the courage to step into life. 44. You're again, the divine is very, very active in the moon. The moon is heavily working on, like, the moon's job and duty is revelation, okay? You have refusal of the call upright, the power of community in reverse, and intentionality. You have been, refusal of the call is refusing to disconnect from people within your community that are not of, I hear, righteous intentions, or have no goal, like have no 5-year plan. Like, it's like they just, I don't know. They just out here existing in things, but no plan to be better, to get out of their situation, to elevate. It's like I'm seeing someone that has a dream. Like, it's like you guys have a dream and it's like you have a dream, and different versions of you are conversing with you about you, who you are, what you've been dealing with, experiences, what you have accepted. And it's like when you awaken, renewal, okay? And this is giving, I'm throwing all this shit out, okay? Like, honey, it's brand new, okay? New beginnings, as it states. Anything else with this? That's that. All right. Let's clean this up. Cancer, November 2025. What was November 2024? Let's see. Cancer. So you had 10-16, right? And I said that was 16 a tower. November 2024, title, a tower. That's crazy, but yeah. Damn, I was supposed to... Let me share that before I forget. There was something else I was supposed to share, but I forgot. For a different sign. Okay. Initiation is on the bottom. Cancer, November 2025. Closing door completion. Can't wait to eat. You have Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Balancing act, upright. This is a countdown, 10-9. Revelation. I told you the moon's job is to bring you the revelations in November. Revelation fell on top in between confidence in your magic and balancing act. Okay. So you have, hold on. There's a lot of green here. New beginnings in reverse. Right use of power, upright. Ego sublimination again, on top of right use of power. Gestation period in reverse. Time to replenish in reverse. And the divine matrix. So interesting. The divine matrix is 24. Gestation period. Whatever the tower is between now and the end of Sagittarius season. It's definitely before the sun shifts into Capricorn, because winter's dream gestation period is a representation of winter solstice. So for some of you, this will unfold in November. For others of you, it will be early parts of December. On the bottom of the deck, you have diving into a task. Whatever this experience is, though, Cancer, it is going to be a blow to your ego. It's going to be a blow to your confidence. But you are going to regain your power. because and I feel like that's why Spirit iterated with your first card being confidence in your magic. You are going to regain your power. You're going to regain your strength. You're going to regain your sovereignty. You're going to rebuild. Like, that's a guarantee. And once you start to get into those guarantees I just mentioned, underneath this is overwhelming plenty, more than enough. And now you have clarity and organization, a stable new beginning. Ancestral realm, you have heavy support. Okay, even though your ancestors are not active throughout whatever this is that's going down, again, it's the divine and it's the moon. They are still watching, supporting, sending out whatever energy they can to assist you. Yeah. Someone doesn't think that you are confident enough to survive without them. Okay? They think that you are too weak to experience life without them. Whoever that person is in for a rude awakening, okay? Truly. It's like someone thinks that they have, it's like, what is it called? Buck breaking. It's like, yeah, someone really does not think that you will have any type of life experience without them. And even if, like, you know, let's just say this is a partnership and there is children. It's like someone thinks, ooh, throat chakra. What you speak, how you say you're gonna act, you never end up doing that. So at this point, it's like you ain't did it before, so why the fuck would you do it now? Interesting. But little do they know. I don't know. Again, this is it's giving definitely the final straw, okay? The final straw, the fucking finale, finito, okay? Yeah. Anything else? But the fate is on the bottom, and then the authentic self and the universe is your partner, okay? It's giving hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, but that's for masculine energy as well. You know, it just depends on whoever. But it's taking you some, yeah, it just depends. But it's taking you some time to develop this courage. And I feel like that's why the divine is stepping in one-on-one. Yeah, preparations come to fruition upright. Anything else? I honestly, yeah, the fates came out. I also feel like, in addition, like, yes, you have the divine and the moon. But also, I do feel like some of you are inspired by someone else's courage. And the courage that you are inspired by helps put a batter in your back type of energy. But with teachability, someone refuses to learn a lesson. And it's kind of like, you know, being in the energy of disbelief and coming into the energy of belief. Anything else? You have needing direction, curiosity, forgiveness. The authentic self on the bottom, forgiveness and surrender. I feel like you're going to ask, the main question is going to be why? Why me? Why did this have to be my experience? That's a reflection of this needing direction, lost in space and curiosity. Like, yeah, definitely trying to figure out why. Putting a lot of time, energy into that question. But Spirit is saying they are advising you to shift out of the why and then shift into forgiveness and surrender. Shift into healing the heart. Shift into rebuilding your life. Shift into the energy of being proud to take the step. And the why, the answer to why will come when it's supposed to come, but it's not supposed to come right now. And you're not the only sign that has gotten that message. So there's a lot of questions that don't have answers at this time. And Spirit is saying the reason why you don't have the answers is because it's not a need for you to have the answers. You may think you need the answers for healing. No, you don't. And honestly, I feel like the answer lies into the reason you chose this experience to begin with. That's the answer to the question that you seek at this time. Anything else that needs to be revealed will be revealed in due time. Yeah. Anything else for Cancer? Oh shit. Radical acceptance. Transpersonal. Don't take it personal. Don't carry this with you as any type of identity. Yeah. Don't allow, like, this is not, like, this isn't the time where it's like to exclude yourself. Is it exclude or seclude? But separate yourself. Some of you have been in the energy. Who is this, Cancer? The cosmic womb, the divine feminine in reverse, is giving some of you have been in the energy of mourning for a very long time. And with diving into a task, it's time to get to work, okay? Work, 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 work. But it's like, you know, not doing anything about your issues, which is why you're still carrying them. There hasn't been active work to release, is what I'm stating. But the fates again. Something is completely out of your control. But you are being asked to focus on what you can control. You have work to do that you've been putting off, whether this is in regards to work on yourself. But I've never noticed the jellyfish that's in this card diving into a task surrounding this diver. The jellyfish on the side. And the tentacles. And what's that movie with the sphere? The movie The Sphere with Queen Latifah, and the jellyfish attacked her and she didn't make it. But it's like, yeah, don't allow this experience to become a jellyfish in your life, something that sucks literally the life experience out of you. You are the mother of the zodiac, so for the cosmic womb to be in the reverse is a very unhealthy place. But something is destined, and the deck split to surrenders. God is just asking you to surrender. Here, lay it all to the Lord, okay? I do see property damage. There's a countdown, 10, 10, 27, 10, 9. Yeah, movement toward adventure. It's a time to, you know, do things you haven't done in a long time. Have those experiences that you have been, you know, saving in your photo album, your to-do list, your bucket list type shit, like diving into a task. See what opportunities await you. You have 5, 4, 54, 34. It's 20 in between. Judgment, ancestral wisdom. You have moving out of stagnation in reverse. And then you have me talks, repairing the mind, body, and spirit, what the focus needs to be on. And then the universe is your partner, forgiveness underneath again. So yeah, Cancer. Once you take action towards the experience of revival energy for yourself, there's so many opportunities that await you. But your ancestors, it's interesting, your ancestors have had to take a step back because you have not been following their wisdom in regards to times when you have needed to move out of stagnation. It's kind of like, again, you spoke on following 3111, 111, and then your action did not align, which is why moving out of stagnation is in reverse. But you have me talks. All right, it's giving Heather Headley me time, but with repairing the body, mind, and spirit, there is, again, that's renewal coming. But, you know, taking charge of your healing process, taking ownership of your healing journey, and accountability of that with that as well. Okay, let's move on. Does this deck have anything else for Cancer? Transpersonal again. Protecting the future. Radical acceptance. Now, the future could be your children, your legacy, your business. Preparations come to fruition on the bottom. Transpersonal, watch as transpersonal is giving, we fall down, but we get up. Protecting the future is I don't know, I hear someone saying this is not a life I want my children to experience. Yeah, that's what protecting the future is giving with this dragon and the egg. And then with radical acceptance, something, again, you're about to snap. But again, it's like this time your actions speak for themselves because you get into the energy of acceptance. Again, you have been in denial about something for a very long time. But not anymore. November changes that for sure. Or December, because again, for some of you, it could be December. Also, if you're a feminine energy and because you had the cosmic woman in reverse, but now you have protecting the future upright. So are you gaining a new responsibility? This is like someone finding out that they're a parent and then they make different decisions because they're a parent versus not being a parent, you know? Something like that with protecting the future and radical acceptance. But again, something happens to make you, to cause you to make the change, okay? And that is a theme. It's like the energy of not having any more fight left within you in regards to something. Anything else? Yeah, root growth, the disowned self. It's like whatever this is, who you were when you were before this versus who you are now is two totally different people. And with right use of power, I don't know what actions you are taking, but I just hear the word devastating. Just don't go to jail, Cancer, okay? Okay, we need to be saving money, not bailing motherfuckers out, okay? Yeah, that's all. All right, moving on. Okay, Cancer, November. you haven't laughed in a while, watch some Cat Williams. His, the one, I posted this on Instagram like 2 years ago, but it's a happy, hungry, sleepy. When he was like, your motherfucking lights get cut off. Hit that shit. Fuck them goddamn lights. God bless. It's just, if you need to laugh, watch some Cat Williams. You have action upright. Yeah, you're about to take action for sure. Cancer. Delight in reverse. Enlightenment. Upright. It's giving you think you know, but you have no idea. Taking risk in reverse. That's, no, too many. Power in reverse. Look, someone thinks you are weak as fuck. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. But someone feels like someone's very, I mean, we all are narcissistic. We really are. But every fucking human on this fucking earth has a narcissistic energy about them, okay? But no, this is very meticulous, okay? Lord. Action upright, delight in reverse, enlightenment upright, taking risk in reverse, power in reverse, inner peace in reverse, and then you're ending with relaxation. Did I say relaxation already? I don't know. And release is on the bottom. Power in reverse, someone thinks you're weak. Taking risk in reverse. I don't know, it's like someone feels like they have you hooked, like right where they want you. Chokehold type shit, okay? With inner peace, a lot of you have been unhappy for a very long time. Again, that's that energy of mourning coming up again as well. With delight in reverse, you've just been making shit work, okay? But making shit work in a way where you are not being served, all right? But again, there is enlightenment coming. It's headed your way right now as we speak, okay? Now, when it's going to reach the destination, I don't know, but it's headed your way, okay? And again, there is a trigger that is going to lead to a life change action, and it's like the peace that you've been manifesting so hard for is once you get rid of whatever the fuck this is. It's literally a release and a removal of an energy, a person. Feels like a person. I don't know who this person is. And going back to kids, like if it's not romantic, it could be y'all, it could be god kids involved. I don't know. I don't know. What else for Cancer? That was good. Cancer, November 2025. Hold on. Whew. Okay. Cancer, hold on. Some of you could be getting into the habit of cleaning up as you go, because that's literally what I'm doing. Finding ways to make your life easier. Going back to removing things from your plate. Yeah. Cancer, November 2025. It's like a piece of the deck. No. See, Judgment, though. Five of Swords upright. Damn. You're getting a lot of fives. Five of Cups upright. You literally have no more fight, though. Page of Cups upright. Seven of Wands upright. Wheel of Fortune. I'll leave it where it fell out. In reverse, it fell out under Five of Cups. Cancer. Six of Cups. A lot of cups. Well, you are water. Nine of Swords in reverse. And the World. It is done. There's a Tower. You don't see, I don't know. There is no clear-cut, dry timeline on this. It is between November and December. That's the only clear-cut part about it. But 1516. You know who told the Pharaoh to let my people go? Hold on, let's look that up. Here, let my people go. Hold on. Was it Moses? I can't. I'm tired at this point. Hold on. Let my people go. Baby, the book of Exodus. The world. The book. The book of Exodus. Okay. The phrase "let my people go" appears in the book. I'm sorry. The phrase "let my people go" appears in the Bible in the book of Exodus. Some of you almost said the book of Enoch, so you could be getting into the book of Enoch. Most famously in Exodus chapter 5. Let's go to here. Exodus 5 verse 1. And you're the fifth sign that I'm recording today, and the last sign on this 111 portal. Very interesting. It explains all these goddamn fives. Okay, hold on. What'd I say? Exodus 5. Hold on. Okay, so Exodus 5 verse 1, and afterward Moses and Aaron, okay, Moses did have something to do with it. And afterward Moses and Aaron went in and told Pharaoh, "Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, let my people go, that they may hold a feast unto me in the wilderness." Hold on, I feel the need to keep reading, so we are. And Pharaoh said, "Who is the Lord?" I'm reading the King James Version. And Pharaoh said, "Who is the Lord that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I know not the Lord, neither will I let Israel go." And they said, "The God of the Hebrews hath met with us. Let us go, we pray thee, 3 days' journey into the desert, and sacrifice unto the Lord our God, lest he fall upon us with pestilence or with the sword." Hold on. And the king of Egypt said unto them, "Wherefore do ye, Moses and Aaron, let the people from their works? Get you unto your burdens." And Pharaoh said, "Behold, the people of the land now are many, and ye make them rest from their burdens." And Pharaoh commanded the same day the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, "Ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick." How the fuck do you make brick out of straw? All right, this shit's starting to confuse me. But, hold on. I'm reading the rest of this to myself. How does this end? So, Pharaoh didn't let the people go. "The Lord took upon you and judge, because ye have made our Savior to be a ward in the eyes of Pharaoh, in the eyes of his servants to put a sword in their hand and slay us. Moses returned unto the Lord and said, Lord, wherefore hast thou so evil treated this people? For since I came to Pharaoh to speak in thy name, he hath done evil to this people, neither hast thou delivered thy people at all. So that verse is connected to you asking why this had to be your experience. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look up one more thing for you. I want to know what was the shift to make the Pharaoh release the people? Was it the plague? I can't remember. Straw, interesting. Hold on. Hold on. See, I keep saying I don't know. I know. Honey, it was embedded into my fucking psyche as a child. Okay, Pharaoh finally let the Israelites go after the 10th. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 underneath the 5 of Cups. All right. The 10th and most devastating plague, which involved the... Oh. Was this the Passover? Hold on. The Passover... Which one was the blood of the first? Well, it's, hold on. Let me just read. Sorry, my mind is going to mile a minute. Okay, I'll start over. Pharaoh finally let the Israelites go after the 10th and most devastating plague, which involved the death of all the firstborn Egyptian sons. He was not willing, but was compelled to release them after the plague shattered Egypt's political, economic, and religious foundations. Doesn't that sound like the world? Including the personal trauma of losing his own heir. I'm gonna be quiet. Okay? We're in a 9-year though, and 2026 is a 10-year. After each of the first 9 plagues, Pharaoh would promise to let them go, but his heart would harden and he would renege on his word. So, and this is the final, baby. Okay. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Is that the saying? Hold on. Then it says, despite finally letting the Israelites go, Pharaoh quickly changed his mind and pursued them with his army, leading to the Israelites' escape through the parted Red Sea and the destruction of the Egyptian army. Damn. Okay. So, you know, the divine always has the last word. And honestly, it's so fucked up to say, but my tongue wanted to say the last laugh. And with the Page of Cups being here, it's giving the last laugh. But not seeing that bitch coming at all. This is a power play. Energy, I don't know. This is a power play with you personally, but, you know, as above, so below, honey, because yeah. But that story does relate to what we've been talking about for the last 45 minutes. Interesting. Very, very interesting. See, this tower is still peeking out. Anything else for Cancer? Hold on. I feel like we need to look into what the first 9 plagues were. And then we'll move on. The first 9 plagues is also giving Oya energy. You know, she's the mother of 9. But if you know her story, Oya energy, is involved too. Okay, so the first 9 plagues, hold on. The first one was water turned to blood. The second one was frogs. Then you have the frog spirit as your theme. Yes, Frog spirit renewal. Okay. Okay. Third plague, lice. Fourth plague, fleas. Fifth, disease on livestock. The fifth plague could be happening with all of these fives. And I just saw the fucking, yeah, with all of the fives, but the flies, okay? The fucking monitoring spirits and shit. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I saw something, got excited. So 5 is disease on livestock. 6 is unhealable boils. 7 is hell. 8 is locust. 9 is darkness. And the darkness is that moon energy, because again, the theme is it is the Most High and the moon. The moon is inactive, like the moon's duty for you is to bring you revelation, okay? And for darkness to be here, I think, honey, what's underneath that is in Latin. And then the 10th was death of the firstborn. It's also giving, with this Wheel of Fortune being in reverse, just to shift the what is this? The tone of what I'm reading on. You know, the firstborn is usually the one that has the most difficult out of all the siblings. You know, the middle child goes through their things too, if there is a middle child, but the firstborn is usually the one that has the most sacrifices in life. And I do feel like there's a turn of tables with that as well. It's like where the firstborns have had to sacrifice. It's more so it's giving the energy of inheriting. But that is to come. And then the 10 of Wands is here. Yeah, no. Enough is enough. Interesting. Honestly, wouldn't want to do another reading tonight after this, so I'm happy you're the last. If there was another reading scheduled, it would be rescheduled till tomorrow, but finishing strong, and so are you. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords has been very loud, but you came out. Okay, the Chariot, period. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. You're freeing yourself. You are. Knight of Wands, where you would bring war. I hear no justice, no peace. Okay, what else? Beautiful. See the moon peeking out? In reverse, though, definitely bringing you the revelations of what you are unaware of. 3 of Wands in reverse is peeking out too. But you have the 4 of Wands on the bottom. Page of Wands upright. A lot of wands, a lot of action. But you have the red horse, which is war in reverse. You're no longer fighting for something. But I do feel like you have been in the energy of Pharaoh. And going back to when you had ancestral wisdom and shit, I can't remember the card that I mentioned afterward. But you have not been listening to them when they have given you instructions previously to make certain moves. Feels like your response has been Pharaoh energy. You say you're going to do it, you don't do it, but this time it's different. It's like after that, what's done in the dark comes to the light, whatever it is. It's giving Michael Jackson. This is it. It's not funny. It's not funny. But yeah, this is it. Okay? Okay. But you see, you know, Chariot moving on, got a smirk on your face. You're going to be very proud of yourself, Cancer. So proud. I'm proud of you. And you ain't did shit yet, but you are. Hold on. We got to go back. So Exodus 5 is not the only let my people go. Exodus 8:1 is too. So let's go to Exodus chapter 8. Just following. I'm just the messenger, okay? Exodus 8. And the Lord spake or spoken to Moses. Let me read the New International Version to help us all, okay? It's loading. Okay. So New International Version, Exodus 8:1. Then the Lord's, what? Words. Then the Lord said to Moses, go to Pharaoh and say to him, this is what the Lord says, let my people go so that they may worship me. It's giving religion and religion and topics, religion and politics, two topics that will and can end relationships, but I don't know. It could be that for some of you. Okay, let my people go so that they may worship me. If you refuse to let them go, I will send a plague of frogs on your whole country. The Nile will teem with frogs. They will come up into your palace, in your bedroom, and onto your bed. I don't want to read it no more. It's going to make me fucking paranoid. Okay, I got a whole lake outside and back, all right? This is also just giving the energy of prophecy too. Hold on. When I said prophecy, I saw the word magicians. Let me keep reading. All right, so then the Lord said to Moses, tell Aaron, stretch out your hand with your staff. You know, staffs represent protection over the streams and canals and ponds and make frogs come up on the land of Egypt. So Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land. But the magicians did the same things by their secret arts. They also made frogs come up on the land of Egypt. So this could be about religion and belief systems, okay? And I mentioned the book of Enoch, which is a part of the missing book of the Bible. And I hear the truth in the true testament. Somebody's going to publish the whole book. I feel like it's already published, but it's not like within our reach. I really have no fucking clue on what I'm speaking of, but just let me finish. But it's about to be accessible to us. You know how like shit that we need is in the motherfucking, the Vatican? It's about to be accessible. I don't know. This is aligned with the Age of Aquarius and that Uranus energy that they have with them. And it's interesting because I was supposed to do you last, but I was led to do Aquarius with Leo. They are sister signs tomorrow, the last two. And we're doing you instead. So this is just very interesting. But it's aligned because you are the mother of the zodiac. So it makes sense as to why it's coming out for you. Okay? But for the magicians to do the same thing that God commanded Aaron to do, which is, it's just basically, you know, there are true light workers that exist, okay, that I hear do not follow the church. No, I'm sorry, that do not follow the, what? The book that the church lives by. There's more to that, but I'm not going to go too deep, okay? Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Verse 10 says tomorrow. Anywho, let's move on. Where are we? All right. Cancer. I don't know. but you're going to be okay. If you were not going to be okay, I would have told you. You should know that, okay? If it ain't right, it ain't right. But you're going to be okay. Which is why you had the theme that you had. Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if it wants to be upright or reversed, but it's upright right now. And then the Ten of Wands again. I'm about to leave this deck alone. Six of Cups sideways on top of Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. With the Lovers on the bottom. Going back to the beginning though, there is something with that Justin Timberlake. It is Justin Timberlake, I hope, because that's what I've been saying this whole time. But that dead and gone and energy within, or spirit, that is, it's like a torch that you carry that's been out for a long time. It's definitely about to be reignited. And I do feel like you have some very good friends. Very supportive, very, how can I help you, around you. And these people, it's giving you're going to be surprised who shows up for you. And I really don't fucking like the word friends, but you have a very supportive community, I'll say that, around you. That feels better for me to say, okay? You have a very supportive community around you, but one person in particular that's going to be of assistance to you. Make sure you are showing your appreciation for them, okay? And when you're going through your own shit, it could be very hard for you to see what's going on outside of your own shit. I mean, that's just, it's part of the human experience at times. But also going back to, I hear you want to know why so bad. But also, you know, there's a lot of weight that you are carrying that needs to be removed. Again, it's the same thing. I'm just saying it a different way, sort of. But definitely see this as a gift, because it is a gift of new life, which is, you have renewal and new beginnings. So literally a gift of new life. It's giving Lazarus coming back to life, Wheel of Fortune. I see the sun. Where'd you go? I put you back. Here you go. Sun peeking out. And the sun was peeking out right above you. So, and the sun comes after you. You know, you're before, Leo's after you, but, well, shit, Leo, maybe you want to watch Leo tomorrow, because they are first up after you tomorrow. I'm ending with the Aquarius. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. It's giving each one to each one. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Cancer. The Akashic Field, number 1. Number 2, Akashic Library. You kept getting the Fates card, right? This is that. Okay. Caught in the Ruins 16 again. Pay attention to the 16 since we just keep saying the Tower, okay? And I did say don't go to jail, okay? They are in jail. Caught in the Ruins. We don't have time to be bailing people out. We are supposed to be conserving, okay? All right, we don't, It's not worth it. Because that's another debt for you to pay. It's not worth it. It's like, yeah, birth on the bottom. Someone has taken enough from you. An experience has taken enough from you. Something has already been fucking financially fucking draining, okay? Balance in reverse. It's time for a rebirth, a new life. Cancer. King of Forces in reverse. out of your control. Diversity on the bottom, 5. The King of Scrolls. Buy yourself roses to help uplift your energy. Smell the roses, literally, to help uplift your energy. Even if you don't buy them, if you go in the store, honey, pick up a bouquet, carry that bitch, and inhale it, okay? Or when it comes to burning herbs, burn red rose petals. Dry them out, burn them. Who are these people? Caught in the ruins, okay? It's given Usher caught up. We have the King of Forces, Queen of Keys, King of Scrolls. Who are these people? Two roads in reverse. Is this a support system? Because it looks like out of the bunch, the only one that's worthy is the King of Scrolls. Upright. Faded meeting in reverse. So no, it's not the support system. Here, Distant Lover by Boosie. So that doesn't have to be literal to the song if you know the lyrics, but people that you haven't been in connection with for a long time being that support system. It's giving that, going back to, you'll be surprised by who shows up and takes care of you. And Crescent Moon. See, it came out. The Ascent. I think I said it for you. The peak. No, I didn't. Sorry. It was the last. It was Capricorn. March Capricorn. But the Light of the World 10 is here. Someone is manifesting you, though. Hold on. Yeah, setting your course. Someone is definitely manifesting you. Or you've been manifesting something, and that's the achievement. Like this is, it's like this. You know, when you manifest something, we don't realize what needs to be sacrificed in sacrifices with the book of Exodus. But in addition to that energy, like you... Why are they in reverse? Hold on. I know I stopped my sentence, but hold on. Why are they in reverse? The Buddha prepares. They're not even looking at each other. I feel like they're unaware of each other. But you have Faded meeting in reverse, though. So people may not know each other, but they are aware of each other. Okay. All right. Or becoming aware of each other and then manifesting each other without even knowing that they are. So this Caught in the Ruins, I know we talked about you don't go to jail, but Caught in the Ruins is also two people that are very unhappy with life, and two worlds are about to experience a fucking tower moment that is going to... They're not looking at each other right now, but they will be. I don't know, this is all over the place. I saw 000 though, so it's newness. Setting your course still on the bottom. The Journey, Views of the Ego in reverse, and then I see 21. So yeah, this is You've reached your breaking point for sure. Just please don't carry a heavy heart. It would not serve you in the way that the universe wants to serve you, okay? All right, we're going to pull a final card from the deck we started with, and I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow early afternoon to finish. Joy. Here, joy cometh in the morning light. You have power in reverse, though, 11. Truth is in reverse, too. You are not in your power. And again, as we have said several times, you have been in denial with truth in reverse. But you have 1122. So you're in the whatever this situation is a part of self-mastery. Make sure you journal this experience, okay? Because this will be a story you tell your grandkids and shit. Like life-changing like that. But I love you. God bless you. I'll see you in a couple of days.